So I was in a North African country, and I was telling stories to a group of young men, and I would tell them Bible stories, and afterwards I would ask very simple questions, like, what do you like in the story, and what do you learn about Jesus in the story? And they were very responsive. And at the end I would ask, do you have any questions about the story? And there was this young man named DJ, and whenever I'd ask that question, he would say things like, why can't I find a job? And I'd say, I meant about the story, not about your life. And it got to a point where he was distracting the group and annoying me. And I was thinking, like, God, it would be a wonderful thing if DJ didn't come back. And God said to me, Joey, people with his background, whenever they ask questions, any question about religion is good. And I said, God, give me patience. And he did. Well, one day DJ came to my house, and I was told DJ's here. And I had a terrible attitude that day. I said, great, DJ's here, he's going to ask me for money like always, and we're going to get into a fight. I'm going to feel like a terrible missionary at the end of this. God, give him some great news like he's accepted to follow you or something. Well, he opens the door, and he said, I want to tell you about a dream I had. I saw this man in white, and he said to me, DJ, you've left the path you were walking on, but you haven't followed the path that the stories tell you about. That's the right path. Follow me and tell the stories. And DJ woke up. And he said, I think that man in white was Jesus. I think he's telling me to follow him. Well, when he told the pastor in our group about that, the pastor said, if Jesus appeared to you and told you to follow him, that's what you should do. So DJ came to our house and he said, well, I want to follow Jesus, and I found this village out in the wilderness, and I've come to ask you for some gas money to get out there and get back so I can tell the stories. And another thing about the stories, they repeat again and again in my mind, and I haven't forgotten one of them. And I thought, you of all people remember the stories? Well, anyway, DJ went out to the village, and he told stories all weekend and came back, and he said, I told stories in the village, and the village chief liked him so much that he wanted me to come back and tell more. And I thought, stories work.